understanding be unfruitful. So the Holy Spirit will test your allegiance. Are you going to trust your intellectual preeminence or your pedigree? Or are you going to trust me?
Yeah, that's good.
So at the level of vulnerability, Einstein.
I'm not going to move till I feel like God spoke something.
No, sometimes, let me tell you, sometimes you can't, look, that's one of the things that Jesus told him, except you become a little child, you can't enter the kingdom of God. That is becoming a little child. That's an element of trust.
Amen.
Say, God, I trust you. My vocabulary is lacking. I can't formulate it. I can't put it in my lips. I don't know what to say. But that's what he's there for. To help us with our infirmity. Amen. And see, most folks doing corporate prayer, we don't want to get up because we don't know what to say. You know, are you spirit? I almost said still. Are you spirit filled? Sometimes we are. All right, if you're spirit filled, you got something to say.
Yeah.
Get the mic and speak in tongues. Get out of the way.
I don't know what to say.
Well, let the Spirit say something through you. He'll have you praying for people you don't know nothing about.
That's true.
Let me tell you something. When I was a newbie, when I used to get into my grandmother's basement, the Holy Spirit used to tell me, you praying for across the waters. You praying for international. You praying for no names. I just knew I was interceding for somebody that was beyond my language barrier, beyond my geographical area. Amen. And so if I try to have my understanding in place, it's unfruitful. Those are the things that he wants to get us to. Why? Because he began to entrust us. He can say, you know what? If I can prompt them to pray without their ability to articulate, if I can prompt them to stand in an alliance with me in the earth, without me having to give them a memo, without me having to tell them all the details, if I can get them to just lend their tongue to me and allow me to get an utterance in the earth, that would make me happy. Some of y'all still looking at me real funny, but that should make you happy to know that you don't have to know all the facts, but just knowing, because you know what, he's a rewarder of them who diligently seek him. So you don't never know. You might be praying for something else, and God will use you as a conduit in the earth so he can extend himself. He'll use your tongue as a hand in the earth.
Amen. Amen.
That's what it means.
Thank you, Jesus.
That's what it means.
Thank you, Lord.
Y'all all right?
Yes.
I got one more, then we're going to finish on Sunday.
Thank you, Jesus.
All right?
Yes.
But I'm trying to help y'all out.
It's good.
It's the breath of God working through you. That's what he wants to do. It's the breath of God. He can't do anything in the earth without us. He has to. The demonic is the same. It's relegated the same terms of engagement that the demonic God operates. He's held up, and we belittle certain characteristics of what prayer is and what it's not, and how we need to be overly involved.
Yes.
But it's two words: yield and submit. That's all. It's an honor. It's an honor to just pray. You ever been in the car and just all of a sudden the Holy Spirit just, you wasn't even thinking about it. You just got off work. You thinking about going home and resting. Then all of a sudden there's the sound of a rushing mighty wind. And you start praying. I've done it too that way and found out what I was praying for. That I was praying for a situation. And God said, that's why I had you pray. I said, wow. Praise the Lord. Nobody can get credit but God.
Amen.
All right. I don't know. My spirit bearing witness with his spirit. So he's here to help us. So don't try to put him in the box and say, well, Apostle, I don't get up for prayer because I don't know what to say. Pride. And then can I just stay right here real quick before I go to the next point? Some rascals know that God told them you in the season of prayer, and we still sit on it. How rebellious.
Jesus.
And you say, well, God, what about me? Well, What did he tell you last time? I ain't saying no names. Some of y'all looking at me real funny, but I'm just, okay, in other churches. In some churches, people been pointing out, my God said this is your season of prayer. In some churches, the pastor have said that this is the season of prayer. And then we'll do 3 prayers. We give 3 honorary prayers. 3 honorary, yeah. Then all of a sudden they get bigger magnesium. Then they don't pray for 2 years. The season don't sit. You got stuck in the wilderness. From that point on, you trying to get into the promised land. I gave you keys to tell you what God wanted to do in that season. You dragging the baton, thinking God gonna change his mind. And you gotta figure out why I'm dry. No, I'm talking about the other churches. I'm telling the truth.
Yes, you are.
But I know some want you to come up to him and say, babe, remember we had the conversation? You still gonna pray? Keep waiting. You'll be a skeleton.
Amen.
You got the wrong pastor.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna come back to you just so I can coach you and stroke you and tell you it's your turn to corporate prayer. That ain't Leviathan. That is Leviathan. That ain't even Behemoth. That's full grown 7 head. You know, if you gotta be escorted to corporate prayer and not unction, that's a demon. Well, let's go to the next one so we can get out of here. Isaiah 28:1. Isaiah 28:11. Y'all getting anything though? I'm trying to help you guys out. I want us to be more spirit. I don't want us to be goofy. I just want us to be sensitive. Well, I don't want you to be strange. I just want you to bear witness. That's all. Because we're supposed to be. That belongs not just to this house, but everybody that's been baptized with the Holy Ghost.
Amen.
We should be fluid, flexible, and pliable on a consistent basis. We shouldn't be sporadic, although we should be spontaneous. We shouldn't wait on the goosebump.
If I feel led.
Well, if you're waiting on the feeling, you ain't going to be led. Isaiah 28:11. So the next thing is that speaking in tongues will do is give you a rest, a refreshing. It says, with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people. To what people? This people. Us. Isaiah and his generation, his whole posterity couldn't experience, but he prophesied to something that was going to transpire 700 years later. Right? And another time when he speak to this people, verse 12, to whom he said, this is the rest wherewith you may cause the weary to rest, and this is the refreshing. Yet they would not hear. I'm so tired. Calgon, take me away. Or then we take other pseudo pharmakia stuff to sedate us because of the angst and the trepidation of our soul. And then we don't know that it becomes a doorway for the enemy to get in and bring other things.
Amen.
When he wants us to get to the point where he wants to give us a divine rest, where we cease from our own works. It comes through speaking in tongues. Trust me, the refreshing of the Lord, the wind of the Holy Spirit will bring a refreshing to your soul. That you can be equally yoked with him. He said that you can learn of him. It's even, we're going to talk about it Sunday. There's a whole educational system embedded in speaking in tongues. He wants to, I'm going to show you. It's a whole educational system. The mysteries of God is all intertwined with speaking in tongues. Paul said it. We want mysteries, but we won't do the elementary stuff. Which is building ourselves on our most holy faith. Which is entering into the rest of God. So that we can break the chains, so the bands of wickedness can dissipate. Why? Because when we choose to speak in tongues, we're sending a signal to the principalities and the powers. You're not my source. You won't vex me any longer. I've chosen a refuge, an oasis for my spirit. You can't steal from me anymore. You can't take from me anymore. I've joined my forces with the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Ain't you going to an altar in your house where you got this little 20 or 30 watt bulb and it's dark in the room and you can sit there and make it all superficial? That ain't the secret place. That ain't when you come out, you go in like you Clark Kent come out like Superman. No, you ain't got to worry about a phone booth. You ain't got to worry about a location. He said those that worship him will worship him in spirit. We don't have to go to Jerusalem. We don't have to go to a mountain. We don't have to go to the house of God. Yeah, you need to be a part of a local assembly, but I don't get all my energy, all my strength from in a location. I'm not waiting on apostle to get up and some apostles. I'm not waiting for an apostle to get up to articulate and pontificate. Giving me some divine direction. I got the interpreter on the inside of me. And wherever I go, he goes. Whatever I do, he do. Whatever I say, he say. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
We got to live from that dimension. Sunday is going to be explosive.
Yes, sir.
Because I want to take what I know and just sprinkle it over the house. So that we can come up in our understanding.
Amen.
Stop playing religious games. Because that's what we're doing. We're playing religious games. Not in this church, the other church. Most folks are playing religious games, man. And yeah, you're going to strike out the first time. You're going to strike out the second time. And sometimes it takes about you going 6 or 7 or 8 times into what I'm going to share with you on Sunday. Sometimes, why? Because the enemy, sometimes it ain't even the enemy. It's God just seeing how bad you want it.
Yes.
Because it's not something that's going to smack you in the face. It's not something that's on the surface. This thing has to be dug down into. It can't